It's Mike from OdorStop, and this is going to be an overview and demonstration video of our OSAP 5 and our OSAP 4 HEPA air purifiers. So before I start, I want to talk to you a little bit about why you'd use a HEPA filter. Well, anybody that has cancer or allergies or asthma, that lives with animals and has to control pet dander, would want a HEPA air purifier. Anybody looking for clean air. So what you want to look for when you're looking for a HEPA air purifier is the grade. A few things. First of all, the grade of the filter is extremely important. Our units are all H13 grade. That's the very highest level. Filters the smallest particulate down to 0.3 microns. There's a lot of filters you can find that say HEPA air purifiers, but they're actually a very low grade HEPA air purifier. They could be 87% or even lower, but they can still use the word HEPA. So a good rule of thumb is if companies don't list that they are using the H13 grade, then they are not, because they're much more expensive to put in the units. Okay, the next thing you want to look for is a clean air delivery rate. These units have a 160 clean air delivery rate. That's a CADR. That's the industry standard by which they're graded. And so it's the amount of cubic air per minute that are filtered through them. Ours are 160. If you look at other filters, you can look at bigger units that don't even process that much. And again, if you're looking at HEPA air purifiers and they don't list them, their clean air delivery rates, usually because it's pretty low. Another thing you'd like to look for is how the air filters are actually built. Ours are built with a 360 degree air intake. What that means is your filter life is going to be the absolute highest that would be possible. A lot of units have only 110 degree air intake in the back. What that means is that you're going to be processing air through only a very small portion of the filter. And then, of course, it's just a functionability of it. So I'll show you that real quickly. So our filter, our 5, has 5 different functions. It's got a pre-filter. It's got the H13 filter, which I just fell out of the unit. It's got an active carbon filter. It's got a UV light in it, and an ionizer. So super easy to set up. You get it in a box. You just take the filter. It's in plastic, and you take the plastic off and put it in. You put the power cord in the back, flip it into on position, and it's ready to start up. Just go through the functions of it real quickly with you. Turn on the power. It automatically starts in auto mode. The 5 has an auto mode. The 4 does not. By the way, the only difference between the two units, as far as a functional unit, is functionability of the actual filter, is that this does not have, the 4 does not have an ionizer on it. And that means it's CARB compliant. It can be shipped to California. So with the AP5, you get some more bells and whistles. You get a 24-hour timer instead of an 8-hour timer. You get the ionizer, as I've said. And you get a filter life remaining, so you can tell how much filter life is remaining. Automatically, it's going to start in auto mode. So the PM 2.5 sensor is sensing the air quality. It's going to automatically adjust. So there's 5 different speeds. I'll run through the speeds for you. That's speed 3, speed 4, and speed 5. Now, speed 5 is very high. And so what that's going to mean is it's going to be kind of loud on high because it's processing an awful lot of air. You also have a UV light, a sleep mode. Sleep mode, it automatically shuts down to the lowest mode so you can go to sleep at night. You turn the ionizer on and off, your UV light on and off. Auto mode, light shuts it, whatever configuration you had it set up on, it will stay on that, but it will shut the lights off so you can sleep at night. And as far as the timer goes, you can set the timer for in half-hour increments up to 24 hours. So that's really great. It also has, as I said, when you turn it on, initially it'll come on auto mode. But something that's really cool that people love is if you just leave it on auto mode, then it will adjust to whatever conditions are in the room. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to light up this smoke thing here, and we're going to let it smoke the room up a little bit. And what it's going to do is it's going to draw that in, and what it does, you're going to see the lights start changing. It's not going to like the smell of that. So it's going to stay on high and then start shutting down as the air gets cleaner in the room. People love that option. Now that option is not available on our AP4 units. AP4 units have up to an 8-hour timer. The filters are reset, so it doesn't tell you what the filter life remaining is. You just reset it when the filter life is up. When the light turns on, you'll replace the filter. It also has a 5-speed fan, as I've told you about before. All the same functions as far as the 4 functions. It's got the UV light. You can also shut the light off and for sleeping. Now, these units are really great. People love them. The maintenance could not be easier. Once in a while, if you want, you can pop the filter out of the back, take your vacuum and just vacuum it to extend the life of it. Other than that, there's really no maintenance. Just plug them in and use them. We travel with them. We take them to different hotels wherever we go. They're lightweight, easy to use. You can wrap the cord up and shove it inside the filter and put the filter back up in there. But they're awesome units. I know you'll love them.